guys, welcome to this week's episode. I'm going to be doing something a little different this week. I went shopping and I'm going to be sharing some of those items with you that I got for the house. Don't mind the echoing. Again, we still don't have furniture in some of the spots in our house, so we're working on that. But really wanted to show you what I got and some of the great deals that I found. Maybe perhaps that would give you some ideas and some motivation. Maybe motivation isn't the right word for shopping, but some ideas for your next shopping for any items for your home, whether it's dishware, glassware, any other items. So let's get into some of those items that I bought. All right, so I still have some of these pieces that I've bought. Heads up, there is a lot of work being done in our backyard today, so you're gonna hear voices and yelling and scraping and dumping, lots of noise, but I had to get this video out to you guys. So I have a couple boxes here and a couple items that I've actually already opened and tried. First is first, I'll start with glassware. My new teacups that I got. For those who know, in our culture, I am Persian, so in our culture, tea is a huge, event. Drinking of teas is a huge event, so you kind of have to have the right glassware for that. And I was kind of getting tired of what I had before. They were super traditional, beautiful pieces, but very traditional, and I just wanted to give it a bit of a twist. So believe it or not, these are actually from Ikea. So I have my coffee in it today, but yeah, so these are super cute, not too big. They have a little handle here that you can hold, and I actually find it's not, it doesn't get hot or anything. They're not insulated, double wall insulated, but they're certainly thick enough that your hand's not gonna get, burnt or anything. And I just like the size of them, they're not too big and they're not too small. They'll be perfect for what I want when I have people over and want to give them some Persian tea. So love these. I actually got, I think 16 of them from Ikea, and they were like $1 a piece. So awesome find there. And I got some new glassware. Again, I was tired of the ones we had. We had actually broken a few, so there were probably, I'd say 3 or 4 variety all mixed up, and that just drives me nuts. So I really wanted kind of, a uniform look. I got 2 different kinds. This is the smaller one of it, again, Ikea, super heavy and thick actually. Considering it's Ikea, but I'm actually finding Ikea's glassware not bad. They last longer than a lot of the other expensive items I've had previously. So this is the other size I got. I really like just the seamless look. There's no detail on them, and you know me, my house doesn't have any detail. So that was that. I got, I believe I got 6 of each of those, and that's going to be our everyday glassware. Actually, I got more than that. I think I got like 10 each of those, and those came in a box of 4, and they weren't that much. They were like $6.99 maybe. So again, Ikea. This is another one I got. I saw this at Crate&Barrel. This is almost a tea steeper, and very expensive at Crate&Barrel, so I decided for something that, when I have just like us, it's not for formal. If I wanted to steep my tea bags, this would be the perfect thing to do instead of having it in there, taking it out. So this is actually great because we do drink a lot of tea as well. And Ikea again, and it was not much. I think it was like $15.99, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think this is another great addition for what we want. And I had mentioned to you in my video last week when I did my spices organization, I needed to get some more. I actually ended up getting some bigger ones instead of this previous ones that I got, which were, I think those were 4 ounces. These 4 ounces or 2 ounces, I forgot. But anyway, these are bigger, same kind of deal, bamboo top and suction. and they'll be great for some of the bigger spices, some of the larger quantity spices that I have. So I got another 16 of these from Amazon, and those were a great find too. I think they were like $21.99 for those. So the other ones I wanted to show you, which I'm super excited about, they're next. Well, I think all of the ones that I'm about to show you are from Crate&Barrel, and some of them are a great deal, and some of them were a little bit on the pricier side. So these I chose for our everyday dishware for the kids. So I really love this. It's a kind of an off-white, if you notice from my wall to this, I don't know if you can, but it is like an off-white, misshapen salad plate. We call it side plates because I put the kids' breakfast stuff on here, but how cute and pretty is this, guys? Like, how organic. I love like the grooves on it, but I got 6 of these, and these were not the cheapest. So I will link them in my description box if you're interested. But again, everyday dishware, I find I really wanted a good quality. Even though IKEA actually has pretty good dishes, I find that don't break easily. These are really good quality. They're heavy, they're thick enough that the kids can, you know, not be super gentle with it. So these are the dinner plates that I got. So you can see again, very organic, kind of misshapen, almost like a pottery style. And again, those grooves, love this. It's again an off-white, and it does have a little, almost like a bordered, darker, I don't know, gray around it. So it looks super organic, which I love. That's kind of my vibe right now. So I got 6 of those, and I believe I got 6 pasta bowls as well, or pasta plates. So they're a little bit more concave, so that, you know, your pasta doesn't spill out. The other, I'll show you those as I go through the box. The other items, which I'm so excited to use, are Tupperware. So glass Tupperware, again, Crate&Barrel. What I love about these is the separation, you know, between each, I guess, slot for your food. I find, and I think both my husband, when we take our lunches and our dinners or whatever have you to the hospital, by the time we get there, all of our food is just jumbled all together. A lot of them should be separate. A lot of times we barbecue and you have veggies or you have rice. By the time we get there, everything is on top of each other, and it just does not look good. And some people don't, like myself, like to mix your foods. So this is actually a great find. I believe these were like either like in the 20s, $21.99, $25.99, something like that. So they're not cheap, but literally we're going to be using these all the time for our lunches and dinners. So, and then I got a smaller version too, because that one's a little bit big. So got 2 of those, and their tops I've already washed, so I put them away. I'm very excited to use those. And then, believe it or not, after all these years that we've, you know, had dishware or whatever, we've never had shot glasses. Can you believe that? And our families are like, we're not big drinkers, but we're you know, we like to have our celebration drinks. I can't believe after all this time we didn't have a shot glass. So I found these again at Crate&Barrel. Super cute. They're actually a little bigger than the usual shot glass, but I like that because you can kind of, you know, decide what size you want. And they're really modern and, you know, I don't know, simple. I really like the shape of them. So I got 6 of those as well. I think they were each like $8. So again, when you look at it in the grand scheme, they can be a little bit on the pricier side. So, but these are some of the things that I wanted with quality, because we will, you know, use them throughout time. My next find that I saw at Crate&Barrel that I love is So, how many of us have like our wine glasses, but they are a variety of different styles or sizes? Me, because I've throughout the years broken or misused, so they're kind of scratched up or whatever. So I thought, you know what, new home, let's get some new wine glasses. It'll be nice. It'll be much more presentable. So this is the one I went for. I wanted a bigger, they had actually a 25-ounce one. This is a 20, I believe. And that one was so much more just like, I don't know, the volume in it was so much nicer, but it was so expensive. I'm like, I'm not spending that much money. So anyway, I got six or eight of these. And I believe, I'm not sure, prices, guys, don't quote me. Some of them I've forgotten, but if you're interested, let me know and I can definitely link it, or I should just link it in general. I think it'll help. But anyway, it's super nice. And one of the tests that I do to know if a wine glass is good quality, if it resonates, it means it's a good quality glass. So love that. Okay, another purchase that I made. This is my first time purchasing a brush to clean, to clean dishes by hand. I'm a sponge girl, but I'm just finding these sponges are getting so grimy much faster. And just who wants to look at a sponge? Although I have a tip out that I put the sponge in so nobody sees, but still, like it gets like kind of smelly, it gets grimy, and it's not really pretty. So I decided, let me try out a brush for the first time and see how that goes, if I like it. I can always go back to a sponge, which I don't mind. I still did it. So, but yeah, so this is again from Crate&Barrel. The brush is, I guess, coarse enough that it'll clean what you need, and small enough that you can store it in any spot around your kitchen. So looking forward to using that. I also needed some bamboo cooking sticks. So I got 2 of those. The other ones that I had were from Williams-Sonoma, and they actually lasted a good while, but they're in pretty rough shape, man. I needed to get rid of them. I was actually worried that some of the wood, it was going to chip in, like fall off and fall into the food. That's how bad of a condition they were in. So I decided, let's go for it. These actually weren't bad. They were $6.99 each, $8.99 each, something like that. And they're bamboo, which will last longer and again, better for cooking in the sense of like just safety and whatnot. So I just 2 of those. So these are the pasta bowls I was telling you about. How pretty are these? Again, same style, organic kind of shape. Look at that inside, and that'll be awesome for the kids. We have, as you know, with kids, whoever has kids, lots of pasta being eaten in this house. We actually eat a lot of rice too. Persians have rice with, I think, every meal. So the kids eat a lot of rice. So I think this is, again, another perfect dish for that. And it's big enough. I find sometimes the pasta bowls are not high enough and they're not big enough. But this is a really good size that they have. Next purchase. So I've heard about these. These are again from Crate&Barrel. They're called Scrub, and they're really good for any type of, dried foods on your pans or even on your plates. They're not like, I've seen like the metal ones that scratch up everything. These actually they are plastic, hardened plastic, but it doesn't seem like, it's hard to explain, but it doesn't seem like it's going to damage any of your dishes or any of your pans. So I heard a lot about them, and there's like a list of items that you can clean these for. So lots of options there, and I'm going to use them. I've heard a lot about them, but I'm going to use them and I'll let you know my review, but I'm looking forward to this one. And then just simple, I got some, these were on sale actually, $2.99 for 3, score. Usually these are pretty expensive at Crate&Barrel. I think they usually go for like, I don't know, $12.99, $15.99. And I got them for, I think, yeah, $2.99, $3.99. They were on sale. And I think I took the last ones for that fact. But they're just white dish towels, really soft, and who doesn't need more dish towels? I can like buy a million of them and it still wouldn't be enough, I tell ya. Oh, and the other one I forgot to show was these ice trays. They're like rubber mold ice trays. These are so popular, I didn't even realize, but my husband really wanted these, so I purchased one sphere and one cube. But I don't want the ice to fall on my floors. But anyway, they're awesome because they're rubber, so you can just kind of peel them out. And they're perfect for whiskey, scotch, and the rocks if you want them. They're perfect for any other drinks, of course, you want. But they're really fun and they look really cool. Like, I've already taken one out to see and it's really cool. If you're into ice, it's really cool. So this was another one. I think each of them were like $6.99. That was my husband's request. And then the other thing I purchased, which I don't have because they are shipping it to me, is a kitchen runner. I am in desperate need of a kitchen runner right now because I'm finding a lot of the water is spraying on the floor when you're washing, and I don't want to damage my my hardwood floor. And even in the previous house, I had a carpet style in that wet area and it worked perfectly. So looking forward to getting that runner. I'll put up a picture of it so you can see. It's very similar to my floor color, that kind of almondy, oak color, and it's almost like a jute rug, but it's much softer and it has a bit of fringe in the two sides of it. So I'm so looking forward to that arriving and putting it in the kitchen. Sorry guys, I thought I'd change locations because it was getting quite loud. I think I should have done that from the beginning, so I apologize if there is a lot of noise in the background. There's just a lot of work being done in the backyard. They're doing some backfilling right now, so it is super busy back there, and I should have thought of that earlier. But anyway, we'll just continue along. I have 3 more items I wanted to share that I purchased. The 2 that I did are, anybody in kind of the Toronto, Mississauga region knows the Toronto Premium Outlets. They have a great store there that's called Kitchen and Stuff, and they have really nice items that, you know, kitchenware, so glassware, any dishware. They have little items that you may need for the kitchen, like salt shakers and placemats. They even have smaller appliances like blenders or anything. So highly recommend a visit there. I love going there. They always have sales because it is an outlet. I was looking for 2 platters, just with when we have people over, to have the option of, you know, putting some of the food on there. Found that was one thing that was missing in my collection of dishware. So I was kind of had my eye on these 2 items. I ended up seeing them on sale, and I thought for sure we need to look into getting them. So the first one, these are just the boxes. The first one is the serving platter. Sorry, I just dropped the other box. So they're the serving platter. They're from Stokes and super modern. Again, no detail on it. Really love the color. It's like an off-white color. I'll just show you here. So it's like, you see the size here, perfect size for what I need. And definitely more of a honed finish in the back so that there's no slipping or also any damage to your table. So it's a good, thick and heavy item. Really love that. And then the other one that I got was another platter, except a different shape. And I was actually thinking of using this more for my rices that I have people when they come over. And it's kind of the same style. Not much detail on it. Love the white, off-white color. So that's the other one I got. So this I think regular was like $42.99. I got it for $16.99, so great deal. And then I think this one was also in that range, $29.99, something like that, and I got it for like, I think $18.99. This one's a little bit bigger. So definitely two items that I will be using a lot, rotating through when we have people over, and I just need a good platter size. So those are the two that I got. And then again, another IKEA item. It's actually a small planter, excuse me. It's a small planter. It's a ceramic style with some fluting on the side, and it's almost like a charcoal color. It comes off as almost a little, maybe I don't know if it comes off as brown, but it's definitely a charcoal color, more on the black side. So this I got from my husband's office. Definitely will be using more for pens, any highlighters. He has a lot of those types of items, and I find getting a smaller pencil holders, they just don't do, and then you end up having them either on the side or having to get more. I just want a clean look, that everything is kind of in one space, and I think this is a good size to put on his table. So I think it's a great addition, and it gives some you know, visual interest with the fluting, and it's a kind of a matte finish as well. So I really like that. I think that'll be of great use for him. So I'm going to just show you what I did with the dishware, the ones I got from Crate&Barrel, how I styled that area. I think it looks great. I was kind of playing around with it in between my recordings, and just to see how it goes, and it looks awesome. I'm really happy with it. So I'll show you those in the next clip. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you how I've styled this side of the shelving, open shelving. So this is what I meant when I was talking about the organic shape, kind of misshapen look. I love the side profile of these dishes, love the way they look on the shelf, just super natural. As you can see, my colors of the home, even the decor, are pretty muted. So this is kind of how it looks. I had this planter that's kind of fluted. It's a ceramic, like honed finish. I actually went in my backyard and I found almost like baby's breath. Is that what it's called? Anyway, I found these in the back and they look so cute. So I thought to stick them in here. So I thought that looks really nice. And then I had a little cake platter there, cake stand. Thought it would be a nice addition. So just want to mention, and I know a lot of people were a little bit questioning the whole open shelving situation, but this is all intentional. You know, we use these on a regular basis, you know, minus of course that. There's no dust collection. There's not really any, you know, issues with that. I literally, these are on rotation every day, using it all the time. So everything is being used, super intentional, and I absolutely love just how it looks. I'll just back up a little bit more so you can see. I think that turned out really nice. So then just wanted to also show you this side of the shelf where all the glassware that I had shown you was. Again, these are always on rotation. We don't have any issues with any type of dust or anything like that. So I think it looks great. The profile on it looks awesome. And yeah, just wanted to share how that turned out. Yeah, love it. Let me know what you think. That concludes this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of some of the items that I purchased, and any questions, of course. I'll definitely link them in the description box. And thank you so much for all your support. I'm looking at my subscribers and I'm at 125, which is amazing. What a great jump, and would really love if you guys can spread the word and let everybody know kind of what we're doing here in this community, and love providing these types of contents for you guys. And let me know if you are interested in anything that you want me to create within our home or anything else. Any ideas, would love to hear from you. So Like always, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and don't forget to press the notification button so that you know when I've posted. And come and join me on Instagram. My handle is Massa Loves Designs, and we talk all about building, interior design, decorating, styling, all that stuff. That's a lot of fun to talk about. I just absolutely love it, and the community there as well. So don't forget to join me there. Have a great week, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.